I'm here to do my review for last night's episode of Life After Lockup. I'm going to start with Puppy and Amber. I don't think Puppy will be out of jail long because the things that she wants to get, or she just says the dumbest things, and I don't see her being able to hold herself back long from doing the dumb things that she wants to do. I don't think Amber's going to be able to keep her out of jail because once Amber's do get out of jail, she's not going to be around Puppy, and Puppy's going to be hurt, and I think that that's what's going to cause her to go do something stupid. The whole adoption thing, I think and I hope that Vince would have been smart enough to have a will so that she wouldn't get everything. I think the whole idea was stupid to begin with, and they both were trying to get over on each other. I think Vince was going to do anything to try to win Amber, and they seen, they were going to get the money from that. So I think they both weren't doing it for the right reasons. Tara, John, and Christiana. Tara, I don't know how her and her sister are so close, because I don't think that this was the first time. Well, maybe it was the first time that Tara could have came onto one of her sister's men, but I don't know. I just really don't think that it is. And because she's jealous of what her sister has, living there and seeing this man, even though they both, develop feelings for each other, that this man is doing all that he can to prepare for his wife to come home. And because Tara does not have that, she wanted to take it. I don't know how she thought that that was going to work, but she didn't care. And the fact that she told John, well, I'm going to probably have to go back to my ex's house, that was just for him to give her pity and for him to find her or pay for her a place to stay. You mean to tell me you don't know anybody that's not on drugs or have drug activity going on in their home that you can't find to stay with? I think that it would have been a bad thing for Tara and Christiana to be in the house together anyway, because they are both addicts, and it would take one to want to go back to doing it just to talk the other one into going back and doing it. I didn't think that that was going to be a good move at all. Marcelino, Brittany, Jackie, and Cynthia. Jackie's still disgusting. Cynthia, I'm praying for you, girl. I think that you could do it. Brittany, I'm so happy to see how Brittany has grown. I love the fact that she did what she said she was going to do. She was not going back to jail. She straightened her life up. And, hopefully it seems she has a happy marriage, and her mom gets it together, and things will be complete for her, I feel. Lacey, Sean, and John. I don't know why they want that dude to go back to jail so bad. They both buck at him, and I'm glad that he did not punch her dad, because that would have been exactly what he wanted. But I do feel bad that Lacey called the cops on him the last time. But I hope him finding out will force him to get over her, and he doesn't try to keep texting or whatever. And I hope that when she comes back, because she will, that you are strong enough to stay away. Sean and Destiny. When Destiny was telling you she didn't want nothing else to do with you, to get the F away from her, blah, 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 you chase her to one end of the parking lot to then come back to the car and let her pull off. Why would you do that? You should have told her, if we're done, you go with your sister, give me the keys to the car. And if she would have said no, all you had to do was pull the car up that you were in front of the car that's yours, and she wouldn't have been able to pull out the parking lot. And I don't think that she would have tried to crash into you at the courthouse. I just, Sean, I won't say he deserves everything that he gets. He's it's not over. I don't believe it's over. He's going to still try to keep contacting her, and she knows that she can always call him, say how she feels, cuss him out, and then at the end of the conversation say, I need money, and he's going to cash app her. I don't think that yesterday was the end, or I don't think next week after he gets his car is the end of things on his end. Michael and Sarah. Sarah, you are just pitiful, girl. You have kids to think about. I still don't know why you let Michael come stay with you. Someone who only chooses to be there when he's not with a woman, call whenever he wants to, once a month, whatever. You don't owe him anything. He is not a part of your family anymore. I don't care if you are still his wife. Does he treat you as you're his wife? Why? I don't know. He would go pay to stay wherever he's going to stay. Anytime he needed to get the kids, he would have to come get them. I wouldn't waste my gas, as you said, to keep going back and forth. That's not your responsibility. Is not to make Michael a father. Michael's responsibility is to be the father. And then you tell the dude who you claim to now love that, oh, I just told him he could stay. I don't know how that works with white men. I pretty much think that it would be the same, but ain't no black man gonna say, oh, okay, yeah, let your baby daddy stay, and I'm hours away from you. I don't see you every day, don't know what you would be doing. Nobody is going to be okay with that. Absolutely nobody. And the fact that, well, I knew when she offered him to come stay at her house that she was going to have sex with him at some point in this season. And there'll probably be another baby or a baby scare, because I'm sure she's not going to use protection, and I'm sure he don't use protection with anybody, being that supposedly or allegedly Amber is having his baby. Not Amber, what the hell? Megan is having his baby. Yeah, I don't believe that he wears condoms with anybody. Oh, well, obviously he wore them with the chick he was with the night before he didn't show up for the court hearing for his child custody. So, yeah, I guess he's selective with who he wears condoms with. But he just because we've seen the box there doesn't mean he used them either. But yeah, Sarah, I mean, she is stupidly in love with Michael. I don't even believe that she cares that Michael isn't a good father. She just uses that as an excuse to be around him. I'm so convinced of now, because you want Michael for yourself, not for them girls. Yeah, Aviana probably does ask about her dad, but Rain has no clue. I mean, she does, but really doesn't have a connection to where she's going to be asking for him. It's all you, Sarah. You just want the D, and you might as well just say, I want it when I want it. You're still my husband. I don't care who you're sleeping with. I'm still going to get it when I want it. And of course, he's not going to say no. That is it for what I had to say about last night's episode.